From a buying penny or so. Nananum fan chamin penny from fan chamin. Ebesi akora washa ye from impodia ye be wonon posono. Akron for one. Enti penny for Sika.
All right, before NT Assassin viewers, this Queen Mother in one of the foreign nations is talking about the leadership in Ghana. He says that the leadership in Ghana, they are corrupt. And it's starting from everyone. And listen to how she put this. And then Pastor AJ is here, and we are going to look into this story very well. Listen and share. If you think she's right, or if you have other ideas, bring it along.
If you are Junimo, and I will hear Sika. If you are Junimo,
okay,
and I will hear and Sufra Junimo. Na Ghana Krone Dahone de Nukreni, yes, a becker no cry, a bear bomb to. If you say, Krone Dahone, you know, me can straight is say, from a buying penny or so. Nananum fan chamin penny from fan chamin. Ebesi akora washa ye from impodia ye be wonon posono. Akron for one. Enti penny for no a episode ya na ye bremu se aban no me kan ne se wo bia o tie mi bi etie mi ahwe me onka hu se e ya krofo nkwa ne ye krofo pani ba ko se won hwe ye so nti no no na strategy a wono wi so no o kita more strategy many abrepa.
All right, Pastor AJ.
Yes,
you heard this woman or say she's saying that money is from the brain. Yeah. Riches is from the brain, and poverty is also from the brain.
That's it.
And she thinks that in Ghana, all the citizens are corrupt.
Yeah.
So the chief of the corrupt people has been appointed as the president.
Yes.
And so the leadership of Ghana, according to this woman, they are all corrupt, and that is why the most corrupt is the one that has been crowned president and have been appointed leaders of the nation. What do you think about this thing?
Well, good afternoon, good morning to Ghana and every part of the world. We greet you from Koda TV.
Yep.
This is the topic we need to sit down and chop it in Africa.
Yeah.
Look, I agree 150% with this lady.
Wow.
150, 200%, even 1000%.
Why?
Because there is something called DNA. You understand? Monkeys sees, monkeys do. The issue we have, I want to read a scripture. Yeah, I want to read the scripture because we are guided by the word of God, and this is what Jesus said, and it's very interesting. Yeah, if you can put it. I'm reading the Passion Translation, verse 7. It says, "So Jesus went over it again. I speak to you eternal truth. I am the gate for the flocks." Other versions say, "I am the gate of the sheep."
Okay.
All those who broke in before me are thieves.
Huh.
All those who came before Jesus, he said they are thieves. Who came to steal, but the sheep never listened to them. I am the gateway. To enter through me is to experience life, freedom, and satisfaction. All thieves has only one thing in mind. He wants to steal, slaughter, and destroy. But I have come to give you everything in abundance, more than you expect, life in its fullness unto overflow. All right, so in life, I always say to people, what is the purpose of what you're doing?
Yeah.
The purpose of becoming a leader maybe is to help people and give them life.
Okay.
Jesus came as a leader, and then we'll go to Ghana. So why is the lady saying that from infant to the president, to the older people, they're all thieves?
Why?
I agree with her 100%. Because everybody in Ghana is grabbing.
Grabbing what?
Whatever their hands find to do, they want to cheat somebody. If you open a business, and which I have an experience, I open a bank. which is the credit union, like,
Yeah.
Susu Bank, whatever,
Yeah.
microfinance.
Yes.
I've said it before.
Yeah.
But the purpose of me doing that is HPM,
Okay.
Helping People Ministry, charity that I set up.
Yeah.
That. And then my uncle is a pastor, so we wanted to help the people in the marketplace. It took one guy to bring it down.
One guy.
One guy,
In
the
Ghana.
manager.
Nipa ba ko pede gu adwuma no.
That's it. He started stealing the money. Look, you can call people in abroad, even people in Ghana, business people in Ghana. It's the citizens that are killing the country. So what she's saying is this. Imagine you have children. Yeah? They all carry your DNA.
Yeah.
You are tall, very handsome men.
Thank you.
You're not going to look at short dudes.
Okay.
Do you understand? Your kids will be tall.
Yeah.
At least if you married a short woman, maybe they might be a short kid. But naturally, your DNA, your father could be a tall man.
Yeah.
Your mom could be a tall woman.
Yes.
The chromosomes, so 23, you take some of your mom's and your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. But as long as you are tall and your wife is also in the height,
Yeah.
your kids will not be dwarves.
Of course.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
In the same token, the moment one wise man said this to me, the reason why Ghana, everybody became a thief is this.
Tell me.
Our colonial masters used to be called Abai in Chi. Government. Okay. So when they were there, everybody was doing things according to the rules of Abai.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Kwame Nkrumah got us independent in 1956. 1957.
57.
Okay. Then Abai left, which means the government, the white government have left.
Yeah. And they called it Kwame Nkrumah Abai.
Now, it's a Ghanaian government.
Yes.
So Ghanaians forgot that they are the government. So anyone in any institution, when they get there, hey, Charlie, they are buying diao.
Yeah.
And since 60 years ago, since 1957, everybody that gets a job in government, their goal is to steal from Abai. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Thinking is the white guy.
Yeah.
The colonial masters.
Yes.
So I don't want to keep it for
him.
the colonial masters. I'm taking it so I can hide it in my village.
Yeah.
But knowing the village is part of Ghana.
Yes.
Oh, this is Abai Road, government road. Abai has so much money. Government has so much money. So let me do it in a way that I will cheat the government because it's not my money. Even you, being a teacher, maybe you have heard it. And I confess, I went back and paid. I even stole books because I know, say, I'm living as a school captain in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my friends knows this. I was the captain in Bremen JSS.
School prefect. Yeah.
School prefect. Okay,
Yes.
here we call it captain.
Yeah.
And when I came here, I became a school prefect as well. But what happened is that we were about to finish JSS 3.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, the headmaster has been wicked to us. So let me take the textbooks. Yeah?
Yeah, buying
Let me punish him.
say I buy books.
I buy books. It's not his books. It's the government books. So I took the books and then put it at home. My sister came here and he said, oh, those books were lying down. Now, thinking I'm doing damage to Abai.
Yeah.
Not knowing that my sister and my cousin will go to the same school and there will be shortage of books. Math books, science books, and all that. This is the mentality.
Yeah.
So, this lady has prophesied. Let me explain. She's saying that because we all came from the same DNA and from childhood, because all these governments, people forgot that they didn't come from heaven.
Of course.
They were born in Ghana.
Yeah.
Went to kindy in Ghana. Went to primary school in Ghana.
Yeah.
Went to secondary school in Ghana. Went to university in Ghana. Finished. And then worked for the assembly. And then they got elected as the MP or whatever.
Yeah.
The same people are on top. Started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Because they were stealing in their childhood.
Yeah.
Now they graduated become master. You know, everything you do, yeah, you become good at it.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now they are the master head because they have been to university,
Yeah.
using their knowledge and learning not to develop,
Yeah.
but to steal from the coffins of their own people. I also say this, and I want to say it again. If I'm a womanizer,
yeah,
from childhood, becoming a pastor don't automatically change me.
No.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Tell me.
If I'm a thief, yeah, and then somebody has preached to me, yeah, and I accepted Jesus Christ,
yeah,
salvation has come to me, but the thiefness
it's still locked.
Stealing,
yeah,
it's still part of me. So if I rise to authority, power, where I see money in the church,
yeah,
and if I have consciously not decided, no, I'm not going to do the way I was stealing from the bank, yeah, now the church money is exposed to me.
Yeah.
If that attitude or behavior I've not repented from that, I will steal from the church.
Definitely.
If you're under a leader who is wicked, yeah, and then somebody preach to them and they become an elder in the church, they have not repented from that.
Of course.
They will be wicked to people in the church.
Yeah.
They will make their life miserable. They will make the pastor's life miserable. I've experienced that in Australia. I've seen people doing that to pastors in Australia.
Wow.
Where some leaders were so cruel.
So tell us.
Yeah.
What actually happened with your business that got collapsed in Ghana? Give us some of the specific things the guys in Ghana did to.
So what we did, my uncle. So I injected a lot of money into the bank,
business, yeah.
The business, which is the microfinance bank.
Yeah.
So what my uncle did, which he opened another branch. So in Kronoma Francho.
Okay.
And then he opened another branch in Merkuru. So he told the manager to manage both branches.
Okay.
And then he gave instructions that you can only approve loan of, let's say, $1,000. Yeah? Which is 10,000 Ghana.
100 million.
Yeah, 100 million. Anyone that wants to go more, you need to seek my permission. We have to know what the person is doing.
Yeah.
So this guy, you see, and everybody in Ghana has Kokranansi wisdom. So you give them instructions, they will have their own way of interpreting the instructions. So the guy thought, okay, that's a good idea. Now, if somebody wants 200,000, yeah, then, or 20,000 Ghana,
yeah,
I get two people. I'll give Ebenezer 10,000 and I'll give this guy 10,000 in the book. But then I took the 10,000 from this guy and give it to you. So you still got 20,000, but in the books it says that two people has gotten 10,000. So then it doesn't need my uncle's permission. That's what he was doing.
Hey.
All right. And then he decided now he will loan people by himself. So a lady came with 20,000. Yeah. Instead of recording that 20,000, he took that 20,000, gave her a book showing that Destiny,
paid.
Yeah, Destiny Impact is giving you the interest and all that. And then he gave the loan, the money to another trade person, 20,000, collecting the interest.
So the money didn't end up in the business account.
In the business. So this is what happened. So during the transition of Kufuor to NDC, a lot of business people were losing trading because new government.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we think that you got 10,000, so we are coming for 10,000. No, you got 20.
Yeah.
So look at the vacuum of loans that he has given, and we're not getting any money back.
And it's not one person.
Okay, what happened is that the lady came to the bank and said, "Oh, I'm just here, so I'm just finding out how my interest is going." She has the book. They check her name. Her name was not in the system. That's where the whole thing started.
Okay, to my question is now your business collapsed.
Yes.
Because he was kind of running his own business within the
business, yeah.
And collapsed everything. What did you do to the guy?
So arrested him, took him to the police station. Then he confessed and started giving us all the names of people he has given loans to. And when you go to them, some of them genuinely started paying back. But some that has gone to the market and lost the money. There's nothing you can do. But the double dipping is what cost us a lot.
So what did you do to him?
I can't do anything.
So nothing was done to him.
They arrested him, they bailed him, he will pay. He doesn't have the money. You understand?
So he's out there.
He's out there.
Okay.
His manager is out there. Even we bought him a motorbike. What I really lost is even we acquired land. So I had a projection that the land that we acquire, we're gonna build like affordable homes.
Okay.
For teachers and
civil
hospital
servants.
Workers, so that they can have a home and then their money comes to the bank. So that's the project I had.
Okay.
But because of this guy, I said to myself.
So you see, this Queen Mother is saying that all Ghanaians are thieves.
And I agree.
And you are a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You
Once upon a time. Let me Ghana, let me a Cronfo. But you say I'm Aussie. I used to steal in Ghana.
So you've already spoken about how you stole books.
Yes.
And so you've gone to pay some money back to the school.
Yes.
Which is great. I'm fan to be in shame.
That's right. Even I have to do more.
And also, you see why I'm asking you about this and what happened to the guy, what happened to the guy.
Yes.
I'm trying to let you know why Ghana has got a lot of thieves. Okay. And will continue to have thieves unless what I'm going to say changes.
All right.
Okay.
If you have a solution.
Why not? We have it.
Okay.
And it's not like they don't know. They know.
But
let me tell you, there are no fools in Ghana.
Huh?
There are no fools in Ghana.
They're all wise.
Everyone is wise. Trust me. Everyone in Ghana is wise.
Where wisdom, Jimmy Powell?
No. Okay. You see, Asafo, to the armed robber that was able to successfully steal from your house without you getting him, even though you were in the room.
Yeah.
It's a smart guy.
It's a wise.
It's a wise guy.
Really?
Very wise. Okay. And the same guy that sat in the bank and realized that there was going to be some financial crash in the business and decided to say, let's stop this, let's do this. Mm-hmm. And management decided and they saved themselves. Yeah. It's also a wise guy.
That's right.
So two wise people, but everyone is using their wisdom in different ways.
Okay.
So Ghanaians are all wise.
Okay.
That is why even, excuse me, say not women, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but women which are not known to be very much interested in soccer can still coach the coach of the Black Star team to win the match because everyone is wise. Because as soon as we play a match, you see that every person can tell you what the coach did wrong.
Oh, wow.
Everyone in Ghana, especially except those who didn't watch the match, they would, Kwesi Appiah should have changed when the second half began. He should have changed. The day you shouldn't have been in this match. You see, why I'm saying this is this. Osofo, in the country Ghana, the politicians traveled outside before we were born.
Okay.
All that we are saying, they all know it.
They know it, but they're not doing it.
They've been to school and everything.
Yeah.
And here is why everyone in Ghana is a thief. Mm-hmm. Which I agree with Nana Hima.
Yeah.
Saying that, Ghana for Biya Kronfo.
Okay.
Except, and even the chief of the thieves, because the president was chosen from among the citizens.
Yeah.
And if the citizens are thieves, then definitely the president is a citizen. So I therefore agree with Nana Hima that the worst thief, because if among all thieves you are able to find your way to become their leader, then you must be the smartest.
He's the master.
Thief.
He's the master craft.
It makes sense.
Yeah, he's the master craft.
But here is our problem.
Okay.
We are living in a country where, in this world, let me first start from this way. In this world, in every school which our children have been through and we've all been through, punishments and rewards are the only two key factors that run every school. Even if you have children, if you tell your child who's eating and the child is not eating and you say, you are a good girl, eat, straight away the child who didn't want to eat starts eating.
Yeah, that's what I use that strategy for my girls.
Exactly. And then when you say to your child's sibling that because you are not eating, you are not going to play with your toy tonight, the other person will say, Dad, am I going to play with my toy? I'm a good girl. Yes, you will. Yeah. And straight away the other one will change the attitude.
Start eating,
And this same thing works with adults. But with adults, something has some pain, some restriction has to be inflicted to the skin of an adult person to realize that what I did, I don't have to repeat this action.
Okay.
And so in every environment where punishment and rewards are not useful, everyone become a thief.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you this fact that there are no good people anywhere in this world.
Okay.
Not whites, not blacks, not whatever race. Everyone is bad.
Every human being, has a bad behavior.
Tendency to be bad.
Bad, yeah. And to be good.
And to be good. And so, what makes the black man, what makes the Ghanaian bad, and what makes the white man good is this. The only difference is that punishments and rewards, rule of law, and seeking to make sure that every law works in its highest way.
Yeah.
If you say that if you don't eat in the morning, you have to do this, make sure it happens to every single one.
Yeah.
And then you are done. Somebody has stole money from your bank, operated wrongly and squandered the money and broken down the bank. And he's still out there free of charge. You only took him to the police station. You could not, I'm telling you the truth, you could not pursue the guy further to court or anywhere because you knew the court will let him go. You don't trust the legal system. You don't trust the police system. You don't trust that they will do something. At least the guy should have been taken to court. The court should take a decision. This is an act of fraudulent. It's a fraudulent act in the workplace. He should be going to jail. But the chief of dominancy will come and talk to you and say, "Kweku, oye nana."
Yeah.
What do we do? We say the child should not do this. If the child does it, what do? We heal the child.
Yes.
So we have a lot of proverbs that we will bring across. And if you don't let the child go, you being right will turn out to be seen in the society as the evil man. Even though the evil person is the one that has stolen and shut down the business.
Yeah.
And this is why everyone is a thief.
Okay. So the laws are there, but it's not effective.
It's not functioning. Look, I tell people that the Constitution of Ghana will not be anything different from the Constitution of Britain because they were our colonial masters.
No, the same Constitution
and
runs
the same
Australia.
thing will run Australia because Australians are
why
British.
I know that? A friend of mine told me. Kibesh, very wise man. He said when he was in Ghana, he did his driver license test back in those days, and I'm like, it's in the law. He has to do the L test and then
do the practice.
And then they granted him the driver license. Why other people that I know go and pay money, never driven before, and they issue you driver license?
Just imagine. So you see, rule of law is the problem in our country.
Wow.
Why is it that somebody has gone to stab the one minister of state in Ghana? He has confessed doing it, and he's now saying, "Oh, I did it with this guy. This guy told me to do it," and all that. If we don't know the accomplices, why is the very guy who has admitted to the crime still in remand? The case is not concluded. It's getting to 7 years, almost 10 years.
Wow.
Yes, he killed one minister of state called J.B. Dankwa.
Yes.
He jumped through the window and went and finished him on his bed.
He's not in prison.
No, he's in custody, in remand. The court has not finished anything. They've not finished with this case. Meanwhile, this guy that went to the shopping center in Sydney a couple of months ago and did this thing in the court. What has happened? They finished the case.
Yeah.
This guy that went to this church in near our suburb, I've forgotten the name of the suburb. That came on the news.
Yes. You went there.
Is it Parkley or somewhere?
Yeah. So that just down the road from here.
What happened?
Yeah.
They are on the case and it's going on. And the man of everyone is happy with the progress of the thing.
That's
right.
Right.
If people are happy with the progress of the legal system, everyone will be happy to bring their case there.
Yes.
For the legal system to deal with it. But in a community where everyone thinks that the legal system is not going to do anything, they will look at the guy, whether he's rich or poor, and whether he knows people in society or not. They will look at whatever, because I don't have money, because I'm not rich, they will not attend to my case. If that becomes the system, then you are going to have people committing a lot of mob attacks, instant justices, people just doing their worst to their criminals. They will arrest a criminal and they will deal with the criminal themselves, because if it goes to court, it's a place of safety for the criminal.
That's right.
So why would I take a criminal to a place of safety? instead of a place
that
of
reminds
caution.
me. That reminds me. Yeah, because I went to Ghana one time, and then they beat up the thief.
Yeah,
to death. Like they hang him out.
Yeah,
and drag him on the floor, and I was so.
You
like
are
me
worried.
being Aussie,
you were emotional.
I was emotional.
You felt the people were evil.
And then I opened my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
One gentleman looked at me and said, "Hey, one to ma.
If you don't
you
shut
know
up, you know what this guy has done.
Stealing from us."
Yeah.
And the guy looked at my eyes. He said, "Has somebody stolen from you before?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, no." He said, "Move on." Yes, yes.
They will say you are an accomplice.
Sympathizing for the guy. That I say, look, what is money? What is this amount of things he has stolen?
And man of God, these people are not evil people.
No.
It's the thing is, if they take and they know the police station, if they take the person to the police station, that will be a place of safety for the guy. And the next day, the guy is out there.
Yeah.
If you listen to radio stations, you see, and people are blaming Antenna for the show she's doing in Ghana, where people are taking their cases there and she's calling, and then now Yasapon's case is up, like we discussed last time. People are saying, why does she have the right to do this? Antenna would have had no job to do in this regard if the legal system was functioning.
That's true, but anyway, I mean that's
man of God.
That is true.
People are being cheated, and that's where they go.
But okay, what's happened with the
even
chiefs then?
marital
But before we used to have the ahimfie.
It's all corrupted. It's all corrupted.
Wow.
Even spirits are corrupted.
What do you mean?
Spirits
are corrupted.
Even powers, where they go and because people invoke spirits on people.
Yeah.
Somebody will go
that
and
is
say,
not working anymore.
if I've not done this and this you say I've done this, let this happen to me by this God.
Yeah.
And the next morning he will go there and give a sheep to that God, and case closed.
And then the spirits
and nothing happens.
Nah,
shut up.
That's not true.
It's true.
Nah,
it's true.
You can't corrupt spirits.
It all started from when some of these fake pastors.
No, you can't corrupt.
Pastor. No.
Authentic spirit.
Viewers, please
like
bring your
the
comments.
Shrine. No,
the shrines are corrupted.
That's a fake one. That's a fake shrine.
No.
Any shrine.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
When these fake pastors started coming up,
yes.
you know some of the things they were doing? They will come online and preach, and they will mention names of certain shrines and run them down and tarnish their image. And then truth comes out that they usually go there, some of them usually go there a day before or a week before to pacify the gods, that if I mention your name and I say anything bad to malign you, please, is a mere mistake. Let the gods forgive me. And then the next day he'll go on social media and preach and insult the same God because he has already paid the price. Some of them will do it, and the next day they will send people there to go and appease the gods and pacify the shrines.
And the gods will
shut up.
Really?
This is what's
that's not.
Viewers, if you are watching us from Ghana, tell us. Why?
No. Okay, that one. If the person confess, if they confess that.
If I have cursed you, that you have done XYZ, I have cursed you, and I know I was lying, then I sneak behind it to go and reverse it.
If you know you're lying, then you have to do something about it.
The God should not accept it. If they were factual, if they were truthful, they should still attack me. That's what used to happen in the past.
Yes.
In the olden days, if I say it and I was lying, there was nothing I could do.
So you're telling me now
everything. So nothing works.
Oh no.
You understand?
I differ. Okay. Anyway, somebody will
bring their comment. And trust me, people have lost hope in spirituality, lost hope in the legal system, lost hope in the police. I used to know police officers back in Ghana.
Lost hope in the church.
Everything. Oh yeah, you can add that for me. I was gonna build a point. I used to know some police officers. There was a time a thief was arrested in Tech Junction, Kumasi.
That's right.
And the guy committed the crime. So people beat the guy. He was so weak, they threw stones and all that at him. They called the police, and the police delayed a little. And from that place to Tech Police Station was not far. And you just to Tech Police Station.
That's right.
It's just a walking distance.
That's right.
When the police got there, one statement, one of the police officers said, this guy, you have done this to him and left him. Now we have to take him to the hospital before, and now we're going to write a lot of reports. Next time, if you get something like this, finish him before you call us. Because even the police officer knows that.
Yeah.
If he takes this guy to court,
Yes.
he will be set free, and he, the police officer, will look stupid.
But do you know, ironically, what you're saying is all over the world, even here. It's in Australia.
But percentages.
No.
Percentages.
No, I listen to.
Also for percentages.
No, I listen to 2GB all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of police arrest criminals, take them to court, and the court system let them come out.
Because there could be police officers that are did not find right like the fault correctly.
No, these are like pedophiles and all those people.
Some of them are false allegations. It's just like domestic violence. In this country, a woman, I've heard of many stories where women will use their own fingers to scratch themselves, hold onto their husbands and scream. Call police will come. They'll do their investigations and realize that the fingernails of the woman has got particles of her own skin
in
there, and then blaming a guy who has no fingernails for scratching her. And so when the police dig into this, they have a responsibility to take the case to court for court to decide. And so here, I'm not saying corruption is not here or mistakes don't happen here, but look at the percentages.
Yeah, it's true.
The rate of efficiency. This is why we were comparing the passport to the PhD. Efficiency. You see, comparison. Then why people say, why are you comparing the passport to the PhD?
Yeah.
Our way of analyzing the passport and PhD.
Yes.
Everyone is loving it.
It's strike.
Everyone is loving it.
It strike the whole thing. People started talking about it. That, what we are saying is true.
Right, and because we are not putting it side by side, we are analyzing its efficiency.
That's right.
In it. In the same way, how can you compare two countries in two continents and say Australia is better than Ghana?
No, you can't.
Because we are looking at Australia has a prime minister, Ghana has a president.
Yeah.
How are they both operating? We can compare and say that if Australian prime minister can make sure the government runs, things are transparent, when a criminal is arrested, things happen. If the police system is working, we can compare how police of Australia works vis-a-vis Ghana police system.
Yeah.
Whereas Ghana police system, they arrest a criminal and they will let a criminal go. And they arrest someone in the morning, you think it's in cells. In the evening, you see him at home. But you are told the person is in cells. So
they go and give some bribe.
That's the thing. And we have chieftaincy systems that are also interfering with legal systems. We have church elders that will go and say, on Antenna's radio, somebody will rape a woman, and a pastor will go and do his mediation and say, so let us deal with it at home. It will bring disgrace. So it doesn't end up in police station. It doesn't end up in court. And the case is brushed and washed under the carpet.
Even here, like domestic violence in our community. We had a meeting with the police. I went to that meeting and I realized we don't report it.
No.
We're supposed to be reporting it.
Exactly.
But we look at it from the perspective that if you do report it, it might affect me and I'll affect the family. And the case, it goes deeper. So we put it under the carpet. So culture and stuff like that. But the issue with Ghana, that all of us has become thieves. It is in our DNA.
No.
Yes.
No. I don't agree to that. Why is it that the same Ghanaians with the same things that are in your DNA, you can't change from it? Why is it that when a Ghanaian travels overseas, they don't do that? Then it means no. No, I don't agree. They would have been in jail with this system. The issue with look, when people travel, they switch on a mood that will adapt to the new environment. Everybody in this
because
world.
The system is working.
Do you also? Yes, that's the fact. And so, do you know that there are also some white people that have traveled to Ghana that are misbehaving in Ghana? Why? Because it's a weak system. You can do anything. Whatever. There was a video recording of one white guy that was over speeding and doing things, and somebody pulled him over in Ghana, and they asked him, "Can you do this in your country?" Then he was like, "Oh," because over there he thinks giving a bribe is a norm, so he's just pulling the police over. Police pulled him over, and then he said, "Oh man, just have this," and the police said, "No, that's not me." And then he had to pay the original price, take him to the police station, take him through the process. And this is what, so it's not about DNA.
Okay.
It's not about DNA.
No,
okay,
if the DNA of Ghana people, us in abroad. Because the moment you travel, your DNA changes.
No, DNA doesn't change like that.
No, I mean, look, the environment is what matters, because if the law system is working in Africa,
everything
or
will
in
be
Ghana,
good.
other places, like everything will be good.
Yeah.
So what this lady is saying, that I hope the leaders will sit up and then take note of it, because
the reason why it doesn't work and it looks like it's a hopeless situation is that the non-functioning system, who is benefiting from it the most? The one that is benefiting from it the most is the one in authority. The one as a president, as ministers of state, they are able to turn and twist things to suit themselves and their families easily. And who wants to subject himself to pain when he's already enjoying? So this is where we need one selfless president to show up one day and say, I'm not looking at myself like Conte. Is it Conte of this guy?
Mm-hmm.
He's fixing things. It's not about him. And every good leader can do this within their first 2-3 years. After that, when they settle, they start seeing realities. They will start making things loose for themselves.
Like the scripture I read, selfless leadership, like Jesus said, that I will come and give you full life and overflow.
Amen.
So we want a leader like you, like myself, whoever is hearing us, like Shada. I give it up to my man Shada. I hope that they will vote for him and he will come. Get rid of all these old people. Like, look at what US is even corrupt like us.
Oh, bro. Now US is learning from Africa, bro.
Joe Biden cannot even speak in the debate, and then he's still the president. He's gonna be 86 if he wins. But if it was in Africa, I'm just bringing aside thing.
They
if it was in Africa,
president that he was too old
to run the country. US wrote him a letter, so I'm writing a letter to the US government and all the US people that will hear me. All the justice system, get rid of Joe Biden. I command you to get rid of
because he's
Joe Biden.
He's as old as Mugabe.
When they wrote
can't
function,
that Mugabe should not be president because of age.
United States of America is becoming like Africa,
like Zimbabwe. Because they wrote a letter to Zimbabwe that Mugabe was too old
and not fit.
And now Biden is as old as Mugabe that time. So Biden should read his own letter and apply.
Okay, Zimbabwe High Commission, please write a letter to the U.S. High Commission.
He doesn't need to write another one. He should tell them to read their own letter they sent to them. Back to sender.
And then the Queen Mother also said it. The Western people always get behind African kids. But who is speaking to America? That's something I don't understand.
That's what we are doing now.
Okay. Okay, let me get into the camera.
Okay. Speak.
American, listen to me. Muntie me.
Pastor AJ Kasa.
US,
Zio.
This is Emmanuel Kokweji.
Zio.
I'm telling you.
Nanako.
Get rid of Joe Biden.
Speak.
And get rid of Trump. They are too old to run the country. They are not fit. If America is the superpower of this world, we need a young, strong, vibrant, smart people. Not these old folks that is going to run the country down. Because whatever happened in America, it affects us in Australia.
Of course.
So we need a capable, mental, capable person. Functionable. That's the word. So United States of America, I command you, because you put your mouth in everybody's affair. Nobody is telling you, but I'm telling you that get rid of your president. Both candidates, they don't qualify, according to my opinion.
No, it's according to their own letter to
Mugabe. According to your mouth that you put in African affairs to Ghana, when Ghana is making a law in their own country, even US will tell them.
Even LGBTQ, they are struggling.
Yeah, they are telling them not to do that. So now we are telling you, please. Get rid of these two candidates.
You see, America, we are humbly telling you.
No, I'm not humbly.
The letter you sent to our uncle, our grandfather, the letter you sent to our grandfather Mugabe to step aside because he was too old. The same letter right now, as we speak, Biden made a statement that when he started in politics, they said he was the youngest. Now they are saying he's the oldest. So he should do what we do to the older people. He wrote the letter to Mugabe. Please read your own letter. And do the needful.
Resign. They need to get rid of him.
No, he doesn't need to be told because he wrote this letter.
So America needs to get rid of the otherwise they'll become like Ghana.
Viewers, thank you so much. But before we go ahead, we will let you know that you guys know we are being sponsored and we are going to be sponsored by this business. Watch this and tell us what you think. All right, go.
Madam Fini. Dr. Like. And Dr. Like. Hey, Minia. Metal Catcher. As someone bet to me. Ediana bet to walk. Now me walk on to the Matina walk. I'm a year to my father twice. I'm a Scassi and twice. Me buy am and me my baby idea to me. I am a fracada. Yet, oh, Dr. Like. I won't hear so do us some cocoa today. Nansono, medium of foot work. I come the man said, baby, I would do you know, ma, and I would do Tiriba to answer now do a seminal. Aquacot, and the machine from Golden Cherry Real Estate for no more, baby, no more for Trinto. Now we are what do a seminal. Aquacot, be so sick and soon pa. Kakrana wahono, wabeje, no more, baby. I'm a deep to just say, a rare.